see me.
What's up, fellas?
How's it going? How's it going, man? How's it going? Good job last night. Yeah, we're on.
Mic on?
Yep, I'm good.
Good evening, fans. We're here for the district championship, the 5A district championship between Lampeter-Strasburg versus Shippensburg. Should be a great contest. We're at the Giant Center tonight. First time filming at the Giant Center. It's a lot of energy in the building. It's a big time game. The lights are really, really bright on games like this.
Yeah, big game here. Two great teams. Lampeter, as you mentioned, undefeated, 27-0. Shippensburg, 3 losses on the season versus 22 wins. Two tough teams and big crowd out here. They're starting to pack in here at the Giant Center. So happy to be out here. We're looking forward to a good matchup here. Shippensburg coming off a triple overtime win against West Short.
Big time win.
And
There it is. Big time win against West Short. That was only a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And that triple overtime, you know, it's a lot of minutes that were played between both ball clubs. So tonight, Shippensburg had to be on point. Lampeter-Strasburg, as we said before, undefeated, have no losses so far this year. And it should be, you know, they're trying to finish what they
strong,
started
yeah.
and finish with a district championship.
Yeah, and Lampeter, they're coming off a triple overtime win as well against Hershey.
Yes, both ball clubs have logged a lot of minutes to get here into this district championship game. Now, talk a little bit about Shippensburg. They come with a 3-headed monster pretty much. And that's, of course, Jaden Statham, their all-time leading scorer, has over 1,500 points for the Greyhounds. And also Anthony Smith, the 6'8" University of Minnesota commit, a big man in the middle, number 33. And, of course, Jeremy Thomas. That's pretty much their go-to guy. You know, can do a little bit of everything and has some heroics, you know, towards the end of the against that big win against Lower Dolphin.
Yeah, definitely the big 3 for those guys for sure. Statham, so tough. Guy's been battling a shoulder injury all season, and we saw him in the West Short game, went down. They looked like they had to pop the shoulder back in, came out and finished the game. I believe hit the game winner.
Yeah, he did.
Mid-range spin move, jump shot.
Yeah, his shot was pretty much a go-ahead bucket for them to win the game. A spin move by the elbow, knockdown shot. If you want to see that game, that's on Sports Shooting Stars, so go check that out. But for Lampeter-Strasburg, they've been rolling all season long, but you know they're led by Ty Burton, the sophomore, the 5'10" sophomore, averages 21 points
a game,
points per game. As a sophomore, I mean, like, you know, guys like that love to play in games like this, so keep an eye on Ty Burton, and as well as Benjamin Wirt. He averages 14 points per game for the Pioneers. And then you have Berkeley Wagner, who averages 10 points per game.
Yep, definitely a balanced team there, led by the sophomore. Be curious, interesting to see, does Shippensburg match up Statham right off the bat? Do they go man against Burton right away?
Yeah,
so be interesting to see how that's how it starts.
I question that as well. I hope Statham's in a good condition. We know he has that nagging shoulder injury, and we hope that, you know, he's been iced up and doing well so far, so he can play this full game. Because without Statham being on the court for Shippensburg, their chances of beating a team like Lampeter-Strasburg is very slim. They're well coached, and, you know, as we said again, they have a perfect record. Lampeter-Strasburg comes in scoring 69 points per game, while Shippensburg comes in scoring 63 points per game.
Yeah, it should be definitely a good matchup there. You got two teams, both like to score a lot of points, both like to get up and down the court. One of the things that you would, you know, just looking here as they warm up, curious how they're going to match up with the big man.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be a lot of size on the Lampeter team. So see how they match up with the big guy there, number 33, Anthony Smith.
Yeah, Anthony Smith, like I said, he likes to get the ball low in the block. He can score some big-time buckets down low. He's also a 1,000-point scorer for the Greyhounds, so it's not like he's a slouch out there on the court.
No, sir.
You know,
Shippensburg.
Yeah, Shippensburg is a well-balanced team. And as you said, when you look over at Lampeter-Strasburg, they don't look as big, but you know they have that cohesiveness, that chemistry.
Yeah.
For any team to go 27-0 and get this far in the season. And big shout out to the Pioneers, because not only can they win big, but they also win a lot of tight, close games. As you mentioned, that game against Hershey, which was a triple overtime, that they won 85-82.
Yeah, from what I've heard around the area, Lampeter-Strasburg, everybody on the team could shoot the ball.
Yeah.
So what I heard, how they win these games, how they 27-0, everybody can shoot.
Yeah, it's a good ball club.
We'll see.
And also they average 12 assists per game. You know, eight steals per game, which I thought was very impressive.
Yeah.
I wonder if they come out in a full court press with having 8 steals per game. And also they only average less than 6 turnovers per game, and it gives a lot of credit to their offense and how they protect the ball.
Yeah, we'll see how they go. I don't know. Pressing against Statham might not be the best idea. He seems to really play at his own pace, and he doesn't seem to let the opposition rattle him. So we'll see how it goes. Should be interesting.
Absolutely. Statham's a great player. Like I said, keep an eye on him. We're going to be talking about him quite often. And just being here at the Giants Center, there's been district championship games all day long, girls games, boys games.
We saw a real close one, the girls matchup.
Absolutely.
Right before this one.
Central
Cumberland
Dolphin.
Valley and Central Dolphin.
Central Dolphin walked away with that victory. And real quick, before we get to the game, we're about 4 minutes away. I want to give a big shout out to our sponsors tonight, and that's Dean Auto Plaza, 6851 York Road, Hanover, PA, 17331, or give them a call at 717-632-9989. You can check out the inventory on Facebook and online. York and Adams County area's biggest car and truck dealer. You give them a call, ask for Bruce, and also Land and Seed Landscaping. Looking for a reliable landscaping company to help spruce up your home this coming spring or summer?
It's about that time.
It's about that time. Go ahead and give us a call at 717-659-9740, or you can check them out on Sports Shooting Star. On Facebook. But you can see a lot of our sponsorship information at the lower third of our screen, and the contact information will be there throughout the broadcast. So go ahead and check us out there. And we're about 3 minutes away before we get into this 5A district championship. So we're going to mosey our way back up there.
Let's get up there and get our seats ready.
Hey guys, make sure you like Sports Shooting Stars. You see this live stream, go ahead and share it. It's going to be a great game tonight. Lampeter-Strasburg undefeated versus Shippensburg for the District 5A championship. Should be a great game.
Yes, sir.
You guys have a camera? Yeah. Sorry, I'm in the background.
Nah, you're good, man. You made us look good.
You think it'd be a big enough backdrop?
And we're back into the booth now. We're only probably about a minute away before this, the introduction of the starting lineups. Looks like Lampeter-Strasburg may be introduced first. I'm not sure how that goes, Jesse, to be honest with you. They just pretty much flip a coin. You see who's going to be announced first when you're at a neutral setting like this?
Yeah, it looks like it is going to be, looks like it's going to be Shippensburg, actually, I think, are going to announce first.
Welcome to Giant Center.
Although they all seem like they're getting ready to get introduced. Hard to tell.
Absolutely.
In tonight's 5A boys final, they represent the Mid-Penn Conference. A record of 20 wins and 3 losses. Welcome the Greyhounds of Shippensburg High School. Their opponent, representing the Lancaster Lebanon League. A record of 26 wins and 0 losses. Welcome the Pioneers of Lampeter-Strasburg.
And it's a packed house here tonight.
Your officials for tonight's game, Tim McGrady, Michael Berry.
You see a sea of blue over there, and also you see a sea of pretty much cranberry and crimson. Look for
both schools definitely represented well here. Good to see.
And we said that before. Both ball clubs, you know, their fan base travel very well to support them.
Yeah, it's Lampeter with the undefeated record. I'm sure the local fans there have been enjoying that season.
And look, if you guys can't notice right now, the student body for Lampeter-Strasburg, they have their back turned as the introductions are going on for Shippensburg, so they're giving them no respect to start this game off with.
I'm guessing that's probably been the routine all year.
Absolutely.
They probably don't want to break that.
Absolutely. You know, you had these,
superstitions
that happen
you don't want
in sports.
Bust up the mojo.
And right now, Shippensburg is being introduced.
And starting on forward, a 6'8" senior, wearing number 33, Anthony Smith.
Anthony Smith, as we said before, the 6'8" senior is a University of Minnesota commit. Also a 1,000-point scorer for the Greyhounds.
Yeah, as you heard, 6'8" Anthony Smith. I don't think there's a player over 6'2" on the Lampeter side, so that could be a tough assignment for him.
Yeah. Keep an eye on Luka Vranic.
Luka Vranic seems to be the do-it-all, all-around guy for this team. He's averaging, I believe, about 8 points a game, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and a little bit less than a block a game. So seems to get it done for him in a lot of different phases of the game.
Absolutely, and that's the guy right there, number 3, Ty Burton. He's only a sophomore, but he's averaging 21 points per game, has a lot of swag to him, and he looked like he's ready to play here tonight. And that's what I like to see anytime, you know, players introduced in a big game like this.
Yeah, 21 points a game as a sophomore, that's big. And as we see, he's listed at 5'10". So be curious to see, do they put Statham on him right away and try to lock him up?
Yeah, it's going to be a nice matchup. Statham's a little bit taller. We'll come back to that in a few minutes. And we're ready to rock and roll. Get this 5A District Championship game underway. I want to give a big shout out to Cade Burdett. He's also down there. You can see him on the screen there. Follow Cade Burdett, Cade Visuals for your individual or your team highlights. He's probably the best in the county, and definitely the best in the 717 when it comes to, you know, his videos and his montages. They're top notch.
Yeah, he does a great job. See a lot of his stuff, a lot of different sports. A lot of people starting to use him, so it's good to see.
And as we said before about Lampeter-Strasburg, coming into this game undefeated, they come out of the LL League, which is a very competitive league, but even though they're not as tall, they still sit at the top of that division with that 27-0 record. So I'm very interested to see how well the Pioneers play against a team like the Shippensburg Greyhounds.
It's the Greyhounds of Shippensburg, the Pioneers of Lampeter-Strasburg.
Looks like number 23, Benjamin Wirt, is going to jump here against number 33, Anthony Smith.
Benjamin Wirt, listed at 6'2", only a junior for the Pioneers.
Smith wins that tip pretty easily.
And Statham has the ball, bringing it up the court, out to Jeremy Thomas, as he's known as JT.
Right away, looks like Mann and the two stars of the teams are matched up one-on-one.
And that's a great move from Statham. He uses his strength and his body to get low into the post and make that little shot for 2 points.
Seemed like he made that look pretty easy, dude.
Yeah, he's a very smooth player. So we saw that quite often against West Shore. Ty Burton for a deep three.
By Burton right away.
And that's a nail biter right down the middle in the center of the court. As we said again, number 3, Ty Burton's only a sophomore, but he plays like he's a senior. Anthony Smith in the post, he's big. The 6'8", University Minnesota commit, and he's fouled.
Yeah, I would expect they're going to look to get it into Smith early and often here. I mean, he's a good 6 inches bigger than anybody on the Lampeter squad. So, if he keeps getting that ball inside, it's going to be tough for him, tough to stop him. He's going to need to make the free throws, though.
And that foul was against number 12, Isaiah Brito, the senior 6-foot guard for the Lampeter-Strasburg Pioneers.
It looks like Lampeter goes about 7 or 8 deep on the team, so if these guys happen to get in some foul trouble early, they could be in some trouble. Only 1 foul, though, so a little early to start talking about that, but we'll see.
Absolutely. Ty Burton brings the ball up the court, passes out to number 2, Berkeley Wagner. Berkeley Wagner drives behind the back. Tough shot, big time block from Anthony Smith. And they're on the floor, and the ball's still on the floor. Statham gets it, outlet pass to Jeremy Thomas. Down low, tough shot. Short, and the tip in is good. Nice tip in
there by Thomas.
And that's that athleticism, that quickness that Shippensburg has. Ty Burton behind the back, trying to create something. Stop and pop. Behind the back.
He's short on that one. Statham under control here for Shippensburg. Thomas for 3. Short.
Rebound, Anthony Smith. And Anthony Smith has at least 4 to 5 inches on each player for Strasburg.
Yeah, easily. Looks like Ship lost that one. It's going to be a Lampeter ball.
And it's a great point guard matchup when you see Ty Burton versus Jaden Statham. Both guys can play, at a high level, can score. Ty Burton's a lot younger. He's only a sophomore, Statham being a senior. But Statham is also the all-time leading scorer for the Pioneers. I'm sorry, for the Greyhound. Deep 3. Short. Rebound.
There's a rebound by number 30, Grayson Majulik. And I do apologize if I mispronounce his name.
Statham with another drive. He likes to do that spin move there. He's deep, fade, and it rolls in.
Tough shot.
And he has that soft shot by the rim. Once he gets so deep, he does that spin move. That's what he likes to do. 3, short. Jeremy Thomas with the rebound. The lefty pushes it. Guarded by Ty Burton. Nice pass. And it's tipped out.
Looks like Shippensburg will retain possession there. Early timeout here by Lampeter-Strasburg. Shippensburg ahead 8-3, 5:16 to go. First quarter. Looks like the teams just kind of getting a feel. It was interesting on that second possession there. Statham switched off of Burton, and number 3, Trayvon Cater, who we did see play some great defense against West Shore, is now guarding Burton. So let's see if they switch that back or not.
want to give a big shout out to the Giants Center. They're very accommodating. They have us in a nice suite, a nice spot. We have a table.
Up here.
They did a great job. Have a great view. Great hospitality from the moment we walked in the door.
Felt like we were with the NBA.
And that's a travel, and I saw that. That's a great call from the referee. You'll see that quite often sometimes, that travel call where a guy kind of thinks a little quicker, you know, with his head and moves his feet without moving the ball.
Yep, his brain's moving a little faster than what his body's moving, or vice versa.
Ty Burton with the ball. He can shoot from that range. Reminds me a little bit of Trey Young with the ball. Number 3, Ty Burton from Lampeter-Strasburg. Quick, and very crafty. If you can remember, Carter Day for Kennerdale was kind of like that same type of player that, you know, that I see in Ty Burton. Just knows how to score.
Oh, they called him for a carry, looked like.
And Ty Burton, number 3, is not afraid to go to the bucket or shoot the ball.
Yeah.
He keeps dribbling the ball so he can create something for himself. I like to see players like that, you know, on the court.
Yeah, you can see the different style. Statham is content just moving at his pace. He doesn't let himself get sped up by the defense at all.
And there it is.
There's
Ty
Burton
Burton
ahead.
on the break. Puts the ball in front of himself. Easy 2 points.
Ty Burton for 2.
8-5, Ship in control. Statham bringing it up for Shippensburg.
RB.
Again, they're going to get it into Big Anthony Smith. He misses, gets his own rebound again, and scores.
And that's what Anthony Smith does. It's okay if he misses a shot. He's such a big body. He can get his own rebound and create that space to get a score. And right now, Shippensburg is up 10-5.
Yeah, they're going to get him again. Odd that we would see that carry called at this level of a game, 2 possessions in a row on a player who's averaging 21, almost 22 points a game.
And right now, the Lampeter-Strasburg Pioneers student body is letting you know about that. They don't agree with that call, especially being down by 5 points in this first quarter.
Yeah, I imagine here that Ship is going to keep trying to get the ball into Smith. They don't really seem like they're going to be able to defend him. Let's see if he goes back to the post here.
Right now, the Greyhounds are being very patient. Deep 3, short.
No good. There's a big rebound by number 1.
Luka Vranic,
and he was the guy we talked about pregame who does a little bit of everything for this Lampeter team.
Luka's the leads the team in rebounds.
I believe, rebounds and I think also assists as well.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Kind of like that Scottie Pippen back in the day.
Yeah,
do a little bit of everything.
Do-it-all man.
And that's that lovely spin
nice
move.
Look.
And that's what Statham likes to do. If you watch his game, number 2 for the Pioneers, for the Greyhounds, Shippensburg, he likes to do that spin move and dish the ball off.
Shippensburg out 12-5 here. 2:45 to go, first quarter. There's a deep 3 by number 2, Berkeley Wagner. That was a big bucket there for Lampeter-Strasburg. Closes the gap to 4 points here, just over 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Oh, he's wide open there in the corner. No good. And there's another rebound there by Luka. Looks to create wide open jump shot. No good.
There's nothing falling right now for Lampeter-Strasburg.
Statham's gonna look to push here.
Tough shot.
Tough take.
Ty Burton with the ball.
Burton on the drive, no good. Careless pass there by Smith. Looked like they could have had an easy layup down there. He threw it a little bit short.
And that's a nice drive. That's a big time block. And way to stay with it. And Luka Vranic, he's just a powerhouse on the boards, man.
He's a tough kid.
He's a tough kid. He just gets busy down on the boards. And there he is again. Great rebound for number 3, Trayvon Cater.
You could see the impact there by number 33, Anthony Smith, though.
He makes you change your shot going into the paint.
You know, if you're 6'1", you got a 6'8" guy in the middle, you got to adjust that shot a little bit, and that's probably why Luka missed that easier layup.
And for what we noticed, Anthony Smith pretty much plays the whole game. He doesn't come out the game at all.
Checking in the game for Shippensburg, number 22, Carter Funk, senior.
And as the fans can see, the score is 12-8 with 57 seconds to go in the first quarter. Just took us a second to go ahead and crop our second camera out so we can get the score up there. The score is now visible. It's been pretty much all guard play in Anthony Smith so far in the first quarter of this game.
Yeah, you can see the game plan is definitely try to get the ball to Trey Burton for Lampeter-Strasburg.
And number 2, Jaden Statham, we talked about him having that nagging injury, that shoulder injury that really limited him a little bit in the last wet short game. But right now it looks like he's better. We had a chance to speak to him a little bit before the game. And, you know, he seems excited and, you know, he's happy to be out there.
Ready to go.
And as you can see, he has some type of device on his shoulder to kind of keep that in place. And they said when he does have that injury, they just pop it right back in.
Yeah, they just take him to the trainer, and the trainer pops it back in, or sometimes he pops it himself, they said.
And that's
There's
a nice
big
kick
three
out.
there.
Big time three from Isaiah Prieto.
Big three there by number 12, Isaiah Pareto. Cut the lead down to just a 1 point there. That's the senior Isaiah Pareto with the three, number 12. So we're looking at 12-11, Shippensburg in control. Good start to the game. A little bit low scoring for what both of these teams like to do. I believe they're both averaging in the 60s as their points per game. So right now we're on track for a 40-something type game. So we'll see what happens.
And as we said earlier, Lampeter-Strasburg comes in averaging 69 points per game, while Shippensburg comes in averaging 63 points per game. But right now it's only 12-11. Shippensburg is in front in this 5A district championship held here at the Giant Center. Packed house here tonight. There has been games here throughout the day.
All day, I think since 11 o'clock. Some of the girls' teams have been playing. So definitely some good games today. I tell you, I look for Ship to get the ball into Anthony Smith as much as possible. He seemed to be able to have his way there in the post. So we'll see if that continues and if they try to feature him here in the second quarter. Burton out top with the ball here for Lampeter-Strasburg.
And
called for 2 carries in that first quarter, which was a surprise to me.
Deep 2, deep 3.
There's another big bucket. That's number 2, Wagner, his second three-pointer of the game.
That was a deep 3 from number 2.
Yeah, big-time shot. Puts Lampeter ahead now, 14-12.
And that's their first lead of the game. Anthony Smith deep in the box, and there's a turnover. Lampeter-Strasburg off to the races. Easy 2 points for number 12, Isaiah Pareto. Jeremy Thomas drives. And
Thomas is going to the line.
He's going to the line to shoot 2.
Lampeter-Strasburg foul, number 33, Luke Hines.
Short on his first attempt at the free throw line.
You know, these guys are not used to playing on courts like this. The depth perception can mess with these guys. You know, they're used to playing in high school gyms. And if you're from the free throw line or you're shooting at the top of the key, it definitely looks a little bit different in a big arena like this.
Absolutely. We talked about that coming into the game, coming in and playing at the Giant Center and arenas like this. And that's a nice battle on the boards.
Good hustle play there.
And that rebound was by number 14, Irby Weller. The 6'3" junior. Anthony Smith in the post. He's deep, and they strip the ball from him. Nice pass, right up, short. Back to Anthony Smith, and he lays it in for 2.
4 rebounds there by Shippensburg, kept that alive. And at the end, the big man Smith was able to convert.
And Smith right now is having a good first half so far. Nice drive. He just kind of threw it up there. Almost made it. Rebound. Statham, pass out.
Tough pass there. Stolen pretty easily there by number 2.
Lampeter-Strasburg all the way to the bucket. And that's 2 points for Benjamin Wirt. Number 23, the junior for Lampeter-Strasburg.
Big steal there by Wagner.
And so far, we've seen a lot of transition layups in this game as far as getting steals and getting down the court and getting that quick 2 points. And I think that's very key for both teams to continue to get those steals and keep pushing the ball.
Yeah, seen a couple times Shippensburg a little careless with the ball on the in transition on a fast break, and they threw it away probably 3 times already.
Yeah, maybe they'll settle down.
Which led to 2 points on the other side.
Absolutely. Maybe they'll slow it down a little bit. Like I said, I don't think these two teams haven't seen each other this year, with Shippensburg Greyhounds coming out the Mid-Penn area division and Lampeter-Strasburg coming out the LL League, Lancaster, Lebanon. And that's what Statham likes to have the ball in the middle of the court by that foul line. Very crafty shooter and knows how to get the ball in the bucket. And that's a wide open play right there.
There's
design play.
Cater can't convert. Almost a big rebound.
Ty Burton
out with the
pull up
15-footer. That's good.
Mid-range. He wasn't even trying to go to the bucket. Once he got to the elbow, he knew exactly what he wanted to do and knocked down the big-time shot.
That's 7 points for Burton. He leads all scorers at this point.
Right now, Shippensburg calls a timeout. They were up by 5 points early in this game, but right now they're down by 6, 20-14.
Yeah, real nice stretch there by Lampeter. A couple steals, a couple easy layups, and it definitely seems like Burton knows the
At Dean's Auto Plaza, we sell trucks as a team.
Life is a game of trucks, gentlemen, and the trucks people need are everywhere around us. When you add a free year of roadside assistance and a free 6-month, 7,500-mile powertrain warranty with your truck purchase,
It's gonna make a difference to that customer.
and when you look at that customer, you'll know they love trucks as much as you.
Now, what are you gonna do?
Now you know what you need to do. Dean's Auto-
And we are back.
big rebound there by number 12, Isaiah Perito. Burton with the ball out top for Lampeter. Lampeter holds a 6-point lead right now.
Burton with the fadeaway.
No
Slightly
good.
short. Right now, Ship is back. Working the ball around, looking for a good shot. Down by 6 points right now.
Ship has gotten a few good looks the last few times on the floor, just unable to convert. Definitely a big possession for them. They want to get back in this game.
And
Only
Statham,
down 6.
It has to go through Statham. Statham their #1 player. Nice jump shot. Pass.
Great
down low.
pass by Statham to number 30.
Grayson Mahalik. Figured that one out. That's good defense. Stroud with a deep three, number 12, and he knocks it down. Big time shot from Isaiah Perito. And that's his second 3 of the game.
Real balanced attack so far by Lampeter as we look up on the board. Pareto leading them with 8. 7 points by number 3. And then that's their main guy, Burton, with 7. And then number 2, Wagner, with 6 points as well.
And Pareto's knocking down that three-pointer pretty consistently so far in this game. He has 2 threes, 8 points total in this contest. And that's that crossover. Statham is so deadly in the middle of the court.
Yeah, early this week I was talking to a couple coaches in this league, and I asked them, how are these guys 26-0? Are they that good? And the answer I got was everybody on the team could shoot the ball. So,
wow.
And we're seeing that right away.
Absolutely. Scrappy players, too. You can see the defense.
Yeah.
And you can't win that many games without having good defense. You can't sleep on Lampeter-Strasburg defense because right now it's on display. They're doing a great job of passing the ball to each teammate and playing some great defense. They're really collapsing on Anthony Smith, number 33 for Shippensburg, every time he gets the ball, making him uncomfortable and double teaming him every time he gets a chance to go up.
Yeah, looks like number 4, Chase Smucker, the freshman, checking in for Lampeter-Strasburg now, his first time in the game.
And checking out the game is Jaden Statham, the all-time leading scorer for Shippensburg Greyhounds. And in the game right now is number 5, Spencer Eady. Anthony Smith with the ball, Euro step, easy layup. And that's what he likes to score on the right side of the rim.
Yeah.
He has all his points right there on the right side of the rim, giving Anthony Smith 8 points so far in tonight's contest. Vanderich with the drive. And as we said earlier, number 1, Luka Vanderich, the senior, is the leading rebounder,
assists, and steals
for the Lampeter-Strasburg Pioneers. And Berkeley Wagner already hit a couple threes so far in this game, number 2. Another deep 3.
Wow, that's number 12, Isaiah Perito.
And that gives him 3 threes in tonight's contest, and it's only in the first half. He's hot right now. He likes that shot. He's a left-hander, and when he gets open, he can knock it down with no question.
Yeah, he's leading all scorers now with 11 points.
Man.
And you can see this Lampeter team, everybody is confident to
Absolutely.
shoot that ball. There's nobody on the court for them that does not look to score when they get the ball.
That's no lie. And that's a tough shot from Jeremy Thomas. Kind of muscled his way in there, number 24 for Shippensburg, and made that bucket. But as you said again, Lampeter-Strasburg, they have a balanced attack. Everybody can score, and I think you hit a note by saying the confidence that they have. They're a very confident team. Not braggadocious, but confident in knocking down some big-time shots. And there's another shot. Another 3. Wow. Knocked down for Berkeley Wagner, the 6-foot senior. And we just talked about that. Confidence is feeds off of each player. One guy knocks it down, and then another guy knocks it down.
Yeah, so we did not mention that Burton was actually out of the game for Lampeter-Strasburg, and these guys have not
and they're still rolling.
Missed a step.
They're still rolling. And that's a timeout for Shippensburg Greyhounds. And right now, Lampeter-Strasburg is up by 9 points, which is their biggest lead so far in this game. They really took advantage of Jaden Statham being out the game and hit a couple more shots. As you said, they're shooting a high percentage right now, Lampeter-Strasburg, from the three-point line.
Yeah, curious to see when they took Statham out there, wonder if the shoulder was bothering him. He did not seem to be tired. He plays at such a pace that he should be able to play the whole game. Obviously, he looks like he's in great condition. So curious if that shoulder was bothering him a little bit and they wanted to give it a little bit of a break.
Yeah, Jaden Statham is definitely a downhill type of player. He puts his head down, has great court vision, but he's downhill, looks to get to the bucket. Once he gets to the middle of the court, by that foul line, by the elbow, that's what he likes to shoot. And, he's got there a few times in this game, but he hasn't really knocked down each shot as he normally does. So expect him to come into this game with only 44 seconds left. They try to get a quick shot up, and get in rhythm.
Yeah. Big possession here for Shippensburg.
And that's Statham with the ball right now, the all-time leading scorer for the Greyhounds with over 1,500 points. Spin move, that's what he likes to do. Great rebound. And it's just not enough.
Tough rebound, just couldn't convert there.
And right now, Lampeter-Strasburg has an opportunity to go up by double digits going into halftime. That would be major for them to go into halftime with that type of momentum.
Yeah, big possession. I'm sure they're going to wait for the last second here to shoot this last shot.
And that's another 3. And
no
that's short.
Good. Shot it a little early.
Gives
Statham a chance to get
all the
down
way to the bucket. He's looking for contact. And that's the end of the first half. I thought it was going to be a foul call, but that's the end of the first half.
29-20. Good half of basketball.
Absolutely.
Impressive all-around team play by Lampeter-Strasburg. like, you know, we got 5 guys on that floor that can shoot the ball, they can shoot the 3, make the mid-range shot. They all seem to defend really well. So tough team. People are wondering how these guys 26-0, how they 27-0 with nobody over 6'2". We're seeing that. You know, they shoot the ball, they play defense, and they got 5 guys that when they get the ball, they look to score.
Yeah, you don't want to judge a book by its cover. When you first look at them, they don't give you that menace and look. They don't have any super big guys or super athletic looking guys, but they have a well-balanced team, well coached. And they do a great job on the court, and that's the reason why they're 27-0. And right now, we're going to go ahead and it's the Peyton Walker Foundation, and they're going to give you some information about the Peyton Walker Foundation. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Ever know the heartache of losing a child to sudden cardiac arrest? We are incredibly grateful to PIAA District 3 for giving us the opportunity to educate parents and students about sudden cardiac arrest. Sadly, less than 10% of people survive sudden cardiac arrest. So we wanted to educate you tonight so you know what to do in the event of a cardiac emergency. And my disclaimer is, these kids haven't practiced this, so we'll see how it goes. Give us a shot here.
There was a little bit of rough stuff.
Are you guys ready? So we're going to need some audience participation. Support your fellow classmates here as we go through this exercise. He doesn't have a jumper. All right, so if you come upon somebody who is unresponsive, the very first thing you're going to do is call 911. All right, we're going to do that again. The very first thing you're going to do is 911. The next thing you're going to do is start working on pushing hard and fast on the chest. Bill's demonstrating. We want to get the shirt off the victim. Push hard and fast, about 100 to 120 beats per minute, 2 to 2.5 inches. You're pumping the blood for this person. You're keeping them alive at this point. So, as a refresher, what's the first thing you do? The second thing you do is push. So now we've called and pushed. Now, the third thing we're going to do is shock. So, to save someone in cardiac arrest, they need the electrical defibrillation from one of these units to restore their heart rhythm. So you're going to get the AED on the victim as the CPR is going on.
Do not touch the patient. Analyzing heart rhythm.
At Dean's Auto Plaza, we sell trucks as a team.
Life is a game of trucks, gentlemen, and the trucks people need are everywhere around us. When you add a free year of roadside assistance and a free 6-month, 7,500-mile powertrain warranty with your truck purchase,
It's gonna make a difference to that customer.
and when you look at that customer, you'll know they love trucks as much as you.
Now, what are you gonna do?
Now you know what you need to do. Dean's Auto Plaza. We are Hanover's truck giant.
Call, push, shock. Learn more information at PeytonWalker.org. Thanks so much for your help.
All right, looks like we got it.
This is the last game of the night. I think. I'm not sure.
It has to be. It has to be. It's just played at 11 a.m. But Columbia, they go to school.
At his rate, he'll be the all-time leading scorer at center.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Bar any injury or anything like that, he's going to...
Or, you know, bounces to a pressure score.
Oh, yeah, that could be a possibility. So the Division 2...
I would bet by the bar.
Delivering shock in 3, 2, 1.
They not do the senior all so they bagged the whole season.
Yeah, that been a season like that. I did it one year.
Yeah, I remember it. But it just didn't seem like it was a lot of buzz.
We're trying to make it a big deal.
Coach, that would be a great play off to do it. You got some high flyers. You can get these guys in the dunk contest. I'll tell you, kid from Percy last.
And here we are back for the second half of this contest. It's 5A District Championship between Lampeter-Strasburg versus Shippensburg Greyhounds. And it's been a great game so far. Lampeter's up 29-20. They've been knocking down the three-point pretty consistent in the first half and really putting, Shippensburg reeling back on their heels a little bit as far as knocking down those threes. Jaden Statham for Shippensburg hasn't got into his rhythm yet. He's getting the ball where he likes to shoot, where he likes to score, but it hasn't been going down. Anthony Smith, the 6'8" University of Minnesota commit, is having a great game so far, but they need more from their ball club if they want to stay in this game against Lampeter-Strasburg.
Yeah, Statham only 4 points to start out. Thomas 4 points as well. Shippensburg's going to need those guys to get going and help Anthony Smith out with the scoring. Lampeter-Strasburg balanced attack, like we mentioned. They put 5 guys on the floor that can do everything: rebound, and pass, play defense and especially shoot the three like you mentioned. I haven't seen a non-shooter on the floor for Lampeter yet.
And again, the eye test for Lampeter-Strasburg, they don't look that big, but they can play really good basketball. They have very good chemistry. They're cohesive. And again, if you can knock down that three at the rate they're knocking it down, it's going to be very hard to beat that ball club. And right now, Lampeter-Strasburg is out in a zone. Anthony Smith with the ball makes it look easy.
Smith now with 10 points on the game.
And Shippensburg now comes out in a full court press. That's something we didn't see in the first half.
Yeah, it looks like they were in that zone. Saw a little bit of a zone press there by Ship. Now they're back in the
and that's number
man-to-man.
3 right there. Ty Burton had the ball. The leading scorer for the team of Lampeter-Strasburg. Only a sophomore, but plays a lot bigger than his height, what they got listed at 5'10". That's a nice pass. Gavarnich.
Luka converts again.
Luka Gavarnich with another bucket. Giving Luka 2 points tonight. I don't know if that's 100% accurate because Luka has more than 2 points.
Yeah, I was looking at that too. I thought he had scored in the first half.
Yeah, I think he has around 6 points so far in this contest. Ty Burton's doing a great job of controlling everything, bringing the ball up the court. Only a sophomore, but plays with a lot of confidence.
So Ship jumped out of that press real quick, only 1 possession, and now they're back in the half-court man-to-man.
Another 3, short.
That's short.
Great rebound.
Big rebound there by Cater, number 3.
Cater, the 6-foot junior. And that's another steal. And it's been a lot of turnovers so far for Shippensburg. And, I don't know if that's a credit to, or that's an easy layup. And Berkeley Wagner got behind the defense for that easy 2 points. And Shippensburg is looking a little bit, shell-shocked a little bit as far as going against.
Yeah, they need to get something going here offensively. They're down 11 now, 33-22. The seniors for Lampeter really putting on the show. There's a big 3 by Trayvon Cater.
Yeah, Trayvon Cater is wide open for that 3-pointer. Expect him to shoot more of those shots because right now, Shippensburg is finding some creases in that zone defense that Lampeter-Strasburg has against them.
Yeah, Trayvon had a couple open looks in the first half, didn't make them, so he will probably be the guy that needs to step up here for Shippensburg. It looks like they're obviously Lampeter's going to key on number 2, Jaden Statham, the big man, number 33, Anthony Smith, and 24, Jeremy Thomas. So number 3, Trayvon Cater, look for him to get some open looks. He's calling for the ball right now.
Yeah, he wants another shot. He's actually wide open again. He should have got the ball.
I'm surprised they didn't get it to him there. He really wanted it.
He might get the ball right back when he shot the last one out. He's open again. He should be able to knock that down. He's playing very passive right now. There's open 3. There it is.
There it is.
That's all day. Trayvon Cater, that 3 is open all day. And if they stay in that zone, he can continue to knock down that 3. Great shot from Trayvon Cater.
Yeah, after hitting them 2 in a row, be curious to see if Lampeter-Strasburg continues to give him open looks.
And the Greyhounds are starting to creep back into this game. Only down by 5 points, 33-28. Nice crossover. Showing you a little shake and bake going on.
Yeah, Burton. Strong take by number 2.
Berkeley Wagner. The 6-foot senior, he's doing a little bit of everything. Get right to the bucket. He leads all scorers right now with 13 points.
Yeah, the seniors for Lampeter, Berkeley Wagner, and also Isaiah Perito really having a good game, both sides of the ball.
Jeremy Thomas with the ball, nicknamed JT on the team. Left-hander, drives, takes his time, nothing there. Ball goes to Anthony Smith, he goes up, and he's fouled.
A lot of contact there. Surprised Thomas didn't get the foul going to the rim.
Lampeter-Strasburg foul number 23, good words.
And I would like to see number 2, Jaden Statham, be a little bit more aggressive, dribble drive, penetration. I know they're in his zone right now, but I know he can find those creases. He likes to do a spin move. Sometimes he gets to the elbow of the rim, elbow of the free throw. But, Statham needs to get more involved in this game if he wants his team to win. Right now, he's playing pretty much like in cruise control, but he has to put the pedal to the metal and make sure, he engages and gets to the line.
Yeah, I agree. Obviously, he's the engine for this Shippensburg team, senior leader, you know, we saw him put up 20 points in the semifinal game against West York. So with only 4 points on the board for Statham, I think that they're lucky to only be down 5, 35-30.
And Statham averages 20 points per game, so that's a big-time block. Anthony Smith with the ball, loses it. Ty Burton has it. He's driving, and he pulls up for the mid-range, knocked down. That's pretty much a layup to Ty Burton.
Yeah.
He likes that shot. He looks like he's going to drive, but he's not going to drive. He's pulling up for that quick mid-range shot. He knocked it down.
Yeah, he knows the shots he wants to get, and he makes them. Listen, Cater had a good look at 3, takes it to the rim. No good. Big rebound there by Anthony Smith.
Anthony Smith is just a big man. He's all but 6'8", guys.
He's tough.
260 pounds. He's also a 1,000-point scorer for the Greyhounds.
Nice
creating
move by
space
Burton.
And moving a little bit too fast there.
Big possession coming up here for Shippensburg. They're down 5. They can cut this to a 1-possession game here. Like you mentioned, you would like to see Statham get going here.
Yeah, I think that's
4
important.
points.
Very important.
Has not looked to shoot the ball quite as much as you would expect. He seems comfortable just being a distributor here today.
And we talked about that earlier. He has a nagging shoulder injury, so we don't know what type of, what percentage he's at right now. Jeremy Thomas deep. And it's going to send him to the line to shoot 2, number 24 for the Shippensburg Greyhounds.
Big free throws coming up for Thomas here. 37-32, Lampeter in control here. 3 minutes to go, third quarter.
I want to give a quick shout out to a couple of our viewers on the live chat. We have one person watching from Florida, another one watching from Baltimore. We appreciate you guys tuning in tonight at the Giant Center with Sports Shooting Stars. First time being at this venue. We may be back here on Saturday for the 6A championship game.
Timeout. LS, a 30-second
timeout there by Lampeter-Strasburg. Number 22 for Shippensburg just chucked in the game, Carter Funk.
And as we said earlier, you can see some of our sponsors at the lower third of our screen. We'll give a big shout out to Dean's Auto Plaza, located at 6851 York Road, Hanover, PA, 17331. Or give them a call at 717-632-9989. You can check out their inventory on Facebook or online. They are York and Adams County area's biggest car and truck dealer. Give them a call. Go ahead and ask for Bruce. And also Land and Seed Landscaping. Looking for a reliable landscaping company to help spruce up the outside of your home? We'll look no further. Give us a call at 717-659-9740 for a free consultation. And thank you to all the sponsors for their committed support towards high school athletics.
Thomas made that second free throw, 37-33.
Ty Burton with the ball, made it look easy.
Nice layup there by Burton.
And again, he's only a sophomore, and he has 11 points so far in tonight's contest.
And he is their leading scorer, although tonight he's getting a lot of help from his senior teammates.
Leading scorer averages 21.3 points per game. He's right now guarded against Jaden Statham. Jaden Statham's also the all-time leading scorer for the Shippensburg team. That's a nice matchup between those two. Statham has to get involved, though. He has to get more involved. He's staying out there by the perimeter, not moving as much. Jeremy Thomas with 2 misses, and the ball bounces out to Ty Burton. He pushes it up, has the ball in his left hand the whole way again. That's a big-time block
by Cater. And then there's a foul.
Wasn't sure
no shot. They're going to call that foul on the floor.
Wasn't sure Cater can get up like that, number 3 for Shippensburg. He's been knocking down a lot of threes so far in this game, but that shows you that he can get up and play defense very well as well.
He played great defense against West York as well, and it looks like they do need him to help out with the scoring. Anthony Smith was out of the game. He's going to check back in. That was the first time we have seen him exit the game in the last 2 games that we've broadcast.
Yeah, Anthony Smith, number 33 for Shippensburg. He only comes out the game maybe a minute or 2 at the very most, and he's right back in there. The 6'8" University of Minnesota commit. Big-time player, already has 13 points in tonight's contest. I'm sorry, 14 points in tonight's contest. Statham with the ball.
Chance here for Shippensburg to cut it to a one-possession game. Let's see what they get here. Cater has been hot shooting the ball here in the second half.
And
see if they get him that corner three he likes.
And Statham's looking to facilitate a lot. I want to see him be more aggressive and go to the bucket. He has the height advantage and maybe the strength advantage against Burton. I want to see him dribble drive and get into the bucket. There he is. That's the matchup that we like to see. Spin move. Nothing there. Great defense by Burton.
There's
another
Cater
three.
for three.
And that's another three
Boom.
for Cater.
Trayvon Cater, big game, 9 points.
And they're all threes. He has three threes so far in this game.
And they're all in the second half, I believe, dude.
And that's a great bucket for Benjamin Wirt, the 6'2" junior, number 23 for Lampeter-Strasburg. And that's a
Statham
steal.
lost it.
Burton on the run. He has the ball against Anthony Smith. Reverses. Uses the other hand and finishes with the left.
Tough
great
finish.
play. And that's a great way to finish at the rim. Knowing you're only about 5'10", going against a guy 6'8", go ahead and go to the other side of the rim to finish. And that's just heads-up IQ basketball.
Very nice finish by Burton.
Anthony Smith, he's in that paint pretty long. They're going to call 3 seconds, and there it is. That's a 3 seconds against Anthony Smith. Once he kind of stumbled with the ball a little bit, he kind of took his time getting out the paint, and they called a quick 3 seconds. And right now, he's starting to feel the momentum going on Lampeter-Strasburg's side. I want to remind the fans, Lampeter-Strasburg is an undefeated team. They're 27-0. Out of the Lancaster-Lebanon League, which is very competitive and sent a lot of teams to the districts. But right now, it's all about LS, and they're at the top.
Number 33, Luke Hines, checked into the game for the first time here.
Great steal. And again, from my vantage point, that's a great steal. Good,
There's
another
a block by
block.
Cater.
Cater's playing it on it. And this is a dunk here, probably. Bang!
Oh, big dunk there.
For the 6'8" University commit, Anthony Smith.
That got the Shippensburg crowd up in arms.
They got to get the shot up. 1 second.
They got excited. No shot, but it was good. No basket.
No basket.
Not surprised that the Lampeter-Strasburg player was able to knock that down. They don't seem to miss from out there.
Hey, the story of the night for Shippensburg has to be Cater. Trayvon Cater, the 6' junior, is doing everything he can on the offensive side and also the defensive side. He has 3 threes so far. He had a great outlet pass to finish that game. to finish that quarter to give Anthony Smith that big-time dunk. And that's the momentum that they need going into the fourth quarter. They're only down by 5 points. Lampeter-Strasburg is doing a great job of keeping that cushion, making sure Shippensburg doesn't get too close to him. But right now, it can be anybody's game. Only 8 minutes left in this District 5A championship.
No doubt. We're treated to a great game here. 8 minutes, fourth quarter getting ready to start. So 8 minutes remain to determine who's going to be the District 3 5A champion here, boys basketball. Cater, he's been a little bit of a difference maker, like you mentioned, and they have a nice setup there. Obviously, we know that Statham is able to beat his defender, get to the rim, or penetrate enough where he can kick that ball out to Cater and get him the open look. So see if they continue to do that.
I'm almost convinced that Jaden Statham is injured. I'm almost convinced at this point, going into the fourth quarter, him having only 4 points, not really getting too many shots up, he's injured to some degree where he can't get his shot up, and he doesn't have that explosive burst that we saw before, and he's been having that nagging injury throughout the whole season. Really hope they can finish this game out and put on a big-time fourth quarter as he did before against West Shore.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he was conserving a little bit of energy, and I think you will see him shoot the ball a little bit more here in this fourth quarter. We'll see.
This may be his quarter where, as you said, him conserving his energy for the fourth quarter, knowing that he has that injury. And he's played the whole game so far. He has not come out at all. Ty Burton with the mid-range.
Nice shot by Burton.
I love guards that know how to create space for themselves so they can get their shot up, and that's what you get from Ty Burton.
Yeah, Burton extremely confident shooting the ball from anywhere on the court.
Right now, guarded, Statham, spin move. That's his favorite move, and he cannot knock it down. Great tip in for number 14.
Nice putback.
Irby Weller, the 6'3" junior.
Believe that's his first points of the game.
At a time that Shippensburg really needed it.
They needed it, yeah.
Ty Burton starting to take over this game. Another
Big three by Burton.
He's confident. He's only a sophomore, but he's super confident.
Yeah, Burton's talking to him now.
Shooting in rhythm with the bounce.
Burton does remind you of the point guard from Kennerdale a few years ago.
He does.
Carter Day. Not very big, but extremely confident shooting the ball, extremely confident getting to the rim.
Knows how to find their sweet spots, knows how to create that space for themselves. That's what you get from Ty Burton. Like I said, you got him listed at 5'10". To us, looks more about 5'8.5", but like I said, he plays like he's 6 foot. So, big shout out to Ty Burton. It's a lot on his plate this year, coming out as a sophomore, averaging 21 points on an undefeated team, now in the District 5A championship.
Yeah, he's tough. He got a lot of help from his senior teammates early on in the first half. And like you mentioned, Burton really taking over here, end of the third and beginning of this fourth quarter. So now Shippensburg down 5, a little bit under 7 minutes to go. At some point, you got to keep going back to Smith. He's been able to score pretty much at will when he gets that ball down low. And then they're going to need somebody else to hit some shots for him if they want to get back in it.
And as we said before, Jeremy Thomas, number 24 for Shippensburg. He's a very, great player for them. He does a little bit of everything. Reminds me of a little bit of the Scottie Pippen-ish as far as assists, rebounds, diving on the floor. And he's not having a great game as well. He only has 5 points so far in this contest, and that's not normally his average. So these guys need, the three-headed monster for Shippensburg need to really show themselves in this last 6 minutes and 47 seconds of this district championship game.
Yeah, I think you're going to need to get some scoring from Thomas and Cater as well.
And right now, Ty Burton is starting to heat up. He's starting to get in rhythm. He's starting to find his spots, and he's confident. Great move, great offense, great dish. And right now, Lampeter-Strasburg is just looking like a well-oiled machine out there on the court.
Yep, they are. All 5 guys can play, all 5 guys defend, all 5 guys shoot the ball.
Statham can't get nothing going still. Nice kick out. And they're looking for that post with Anthony Smith. And right now, Lampeter-Strasburg is somewhat in a zone and doing a great job of defense. Great scheme, deep three, in and out.
In and out for Statham.
And that's the first shot Statham had, I believe, since like the second quarter. Nice pass. Ty Burton still giving it up.
Big block by Anthony Smith. Lampeter-Strasburg retains possession here.
Number 3, Ty Burton with the court vision, the court awareness to get the ball. He passed that ball pretty much from the half-court line to a guy all the way by himself down low. But Anthony Smith, number 33, did a great job with the block. Right now, it's just the schemes and the offense that really has Shippensburg confused. Lampeter-Strasburg is a well-oiled machine, and they're running every set that they want and getting a lot of success out of it.
They're moving the ball well. At this point, they're patient. They're up 7. And they're going to wait to get either a wide open 3 or a layup.
And Ty Burton right now is being face guarded by Cater.
They got the layup missed. Rebound there by Thomas.
Thomas brings the ball up the court, the left-hander. Kick out. Number 14, short, way short. Irby Weller did hit a 3 not too long ago, but that one was way short for the Greyhounds.
The Lampeter-Strasburg student section is going to let them know about that one as well.
And right now, Lampeter-Strasburg just running their offense, very patient, up by 7 points with less than 5 minutes to go in this contest, and they called it.
That's the 3rd carry there called on
23
Burton.
And that's a very delicate call to call because that's pretty much a hesitation dribble, but right now they're calling that a carry. And I guess it kind of depends on what referee that you have, who's going to let that slide and who's going to really make that a call. But that is Ty Burton's 3rd carry call of the game.
Yeah, very surprising to see that.
As one of the fans said, they don't call that AAU, they let him play. Anthony Smith deep in the post, goes right up, and he rims out, gets his own rebound. And that's a hard foul. Berkeley Wagner, number 2, hard foul. Sending number 14, Irby Weller, to the line.
Irby Weller getting a lot of playing time here in the second half. We did not see him as much in the West York game.
And if the fans can look at the scoreboard, you can see the points differential between both ball clubs. As you can see, Lampeter-Strasburg has 3 players in double digits, and they're doing very well on the offensive end. And their defense is top-notch as well. They play very organized defense and, unselfish and very disciplined.
Yeah, very well-coached team. Shippensburg, though, only down by 6 here. Big free throws there. 50-45. We still got a tough ball game, as well as Lampeter-Strasburg has played. They're only up by 5.
And we also got to tell the fans, Shippensburg just beat Hershey, and that was a triple overtime win. Short.
Lampeter just beat Hershey.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Lampeter just beat Hershey. That was a triple overtime win. And then Shippensburg just beat West Shirk, and that was also a triple overtime win. Anthony Smith with the ball at the top of the foul line. Jeremy Thomas.
They liked that mismatch there they felt they had with Thomas, with number 1 guarding them there from Lampeter-Strasburg. So Thomas going to the line, big free throws, looking to cut it to a 1-possession game.
And I just got a little tidbit. We got some fans watching us from Wyoming as well, but fun fact about Todd Burton, he attended the prestigious IMG Academy during his middle school years, and he's a special player. Big shout out to 717 Sports Media for that tidbit and that fun fact. We appreciate that, and thanks for tuning in.
Thomas missed the first one.
Well, that shows that, IMG, they breed superstar players, man. And right now, Todd Burton's putting on probably the biggest game in his life so far, and he's having a great game. Very confident. As you see, Cater is going to pick up Todd Burton full court now. And there's a timeout.
As soon as the Lampeter-Strasburg coach saw that full court man pickup, he went quick timeout there. Smart move. They're going to talk about how they want to address that.
Yeah, and it's only a 4-point game, 50-46.
At Dean's Auto Plaza, we sell trucks as a team.
Life is a game of trucks, gentlemen, and the trucks people need are everywhere around us. When you add a free year of roadside assistance and a free 6-month, 7,500-mile powertrain warranty with your truck purchase,
It's gonna make a difference to that customer.
and when you look at that customer, you'll know they love trucks as much as you.
Now, what are you gonna do?
Now you know what you need to do. Dean's Auto Plaza. We are Hanover's truck giant.
Actually, it might have been like 5-4.
We're back 50-46. Shippensburg down by 4. Lampeter-Strasburg with the ball. A little bit over 4 minutes to go here at the Hershey Park Arena, the Giant Center.
And both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. It's all going to come down to this, the last 4 minutes. And right now, you see Shippensburg in a full court press.
Cater's going to pick him up here, pick up Burton. Burton does not
very
seem
shifty
fazed
with the
by
ball.
that.
Yeah, he's very shifty with the ball. Puts his head down, puts it right where he wants to go. That's another 3. Short. Great
Big
rebound. Good cookout.
there.
And that's all he needed. That's rimmed out. Great move from Todd Burton. Does a great job of creating space and getting open for himself. Weller, kick out to Jeremy Thomas, and the ball back to Jaden Statham, the all-time leading scorer for Shippensburg Greyhounds. Only has 4 points in tonight's contest. Like to see him get more involved. And that's another turnover. And we don't have the turnover ratio right now, but the turnover for Shippensburg has been amazing. They have about at least 7 to 8 turnovers in this game. And nice drive.
Nice move.
Scoop shot.
Big finish there by Wagner.
Great shot.
Wagner's got 17 points, the senior.
Great shot from number 2, Berkeley Wagner. That's his move right there. Stop and pop. Short. Great rebound by Cater. Cater's that unsung hero right now for Shippensburg. Jeremy Thomas to the bucket. And it's a blocking call.
Got the blocking call.
I have seen Jeremy Thomas make that move before, and it was called a charge. So it all depends on the referee and what they see at that time.
Yeah, he's a big, strong kid, and a lot of times he's going to get called for that charge because of his strength and size against a smaller defender. Surprised that Lampeter-Strasburg shot the ball so quick into possession the last time down. Being up by 6, I would have thought they would have held the ball a little bit.
Yeah, and looking at this Lampeter-Strasburg team, as we said before, they can't judge a book by its cover, but I'm very impressed by the way they play offense and by the way they play defense.
Big rebound there by Wagner.
Anybody on the team can get rebounds and score, and this team is very unselfish and coached very well as well. And when you got a guy like Ty Burton running the show, I mean, the proof is in the pudding while they're undefeated right now.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Shippensburg down 6.
And right now you want to play smart basketball. You just pretty much want to lay up. You don't want no quick turnover.
Shippensburg foul charge number 24, Jeremy Thomas.
It's only the first foul on Thomas.
And that's a foul, Anthony Smith.
Yeah, Shippensburg's going to try to foul a couple times so they can get to the bonus. And they're going to be able to stop Lampeter-Strasburg from just holding the ball. Only at 14 fouls right now. Wouldn't be surprised to get 2 quick ones right here.
And that's the matchup. Drops him on the dime. Nice kick out. As I said again, he crossed him for the 3. Boom!
Wow, big shot.
Unconsciously. And is that a foul? And that's a 3-point.
That's a big-time bucket. 3 points and a foul.
4-point play. And Cater has been playing some great defense, but I think he kind of ignited Ty Burton that time, and Ty Burton took it personal. Like Jordan, he took it personal. And he did that step-back crossover 3, and man, that was a thing of beauty.
Big hoop by Burton.
And that gives Burton his average 21 points per game at probably the biggest game of his life at the district championship level as a sophomore, putting on a great show. And just think about the scouts and the people that's out here watching him right now.
Yeah.
They know Ty Burton's the real deal.
More importantly, that puts him up by 9, 2 minutes to go. Could really put this game away here by Lampeter-Strasburg. Shippensburg has struggled to score, especially with their 2 best players both being under 10 points right now in Statham and Thomas. So
yeah, Ty Burton.
That could be the backbreaker. We'll see.
Ty Burton reminds me a lot of Trey Young. He's one of those guys that, like I said, schoolboy smile, and be killing you on the court and give you a wink at the end of the game. He has that confidence in him, and right there, he was challenged, and he met that challenge with a big-time 3 and a possible 4-point play.
Yeah, he's tough. Like you mentioned, they list him at 5'10". He looks a little bit shorter than that, but he plays a lot bigger.
Man, the
I'll tell you
confidence.
that. And you can tell he works on his game relentlessly.
Absolutely.
He knows where he wants to be on the court, where he wants to get the shot, where he wants to get to with the dribble. So just a really good player.
And a guy like that, you can tell he's a gym rat. He's a guy that's always in the gym. He creates his own shot, and that's why you be in the gym as much. So for these type of games right here, because he looks like he's built for this type of atmosphere, and he's carrying his team right now, putting them on the back, and doing it in grand fashion. Knocking down a free throw like it's nothing.
No question.
Giving him 22 points. He's only a sophomore, but he's put on a show and has really outplayed every player right now on the court.
Yeah, 100%. Shippensburg's got to go if they want to try to get in this game.
Deep in the post,
They need to score quick. Jump ball, tough. Anthony Smith a little frustrated down there.
And I wonder if Lampeter-Strasburg took some notes from West York, because West York did a great job of controlling Anthony Smith. When he got the ball in the post, it's kind of doubling down and triple team, double team. And right now, they're doing the same defensive schemes against Anthony Smith, and it's been very effective.
Yeah, Shippensburg had Cater there open in the corner. Surprised they didn't try to give him the ball. He has been shooting the ball well tonight, and being down 10, they need to hit some threes to get back in this game.
Yeah, and again, Jaden Statham having that passive game. We came into this game talking about him having a nagging injury. We haven't seen him shoot the ball that often, and when he did shoot, the ball kind of rimmed in and out. And I don't know if that got his confidence low, or he decided to kind of like not shoot and be more a facilitator this game. But in a district championship, you got to put it all on the court. I know he may be injured with that shoulder injury, but he has to do a little bit more to keep his team engaged and into the game.
Yeah, I think he's got to be hurting. Statham does not strike me as a player that would lack any confidence. He's confident in what he can do, but if he has to be physically hurting a little bit, or more than a little bit. He's been toughing it out all season with this shoulder injury, And you know, now they're playing game 30.
Just broke that trap like it's nothing. Playing around with them. Playing around with Shippensburg. Broke that trap like it was nothing. Wow. And again, Lampeter-Strasburg, they don't go that deep either. They probably go about 6 deep. And that's the starting 5 been out there the whole time. And that's a short. That shot is short by Statham. Man, that was a thing of beauty the way they broke that trap.
Yeah. They did not struggle breaking that press, and you can see why Shippensburg has impressed them all game.
Everything goes through Ty Burton. He's just a point guard, but he plays so much bigger than that. I mean, he looks like he's playing center and power forward sometimes because he's everywhere on the court. He's doing a lot for his team to win this game.
For him to be the leading scorer as a sophomore with that senior supporting cast, it's just a great situation.
It's crazy. And right now, like I said, Shippensburg is still not out of the game. They're still into it. There's still a minute and 20 seconds to go. But we want the fans that's on the live chat, tell me who you believe the player of the game should be. I know it's pretty much, the Ty Burton show, but, you can also let us know. And that's a backcourt.
That's a backcourt. You were complimented on their press break, but a little bit of a mistake there by Lampeter-Strasburg that time.
Yeah, and again, Lampeter-Strasburg have no problem breaking that trap. They're doing it with ease, very quickly.
Shippensburg's got to score here quick, and then they got to go steal or foul to extend this game. Got to get a quick shot. They would like to see the 3.
And
don't get it. There's a tip, no good again. You got to foul here to extend this game.
And again, Jaden Statham, number 2, the all-time leader scorer for Shippensburg. He's probably about 2 for 11 tonight. He hasn't hit any shots, been very passive, and we want to also say that he's nursing that shoulder injury that we saw him re-aggravate against West York.
Yeah.
Timeout. Lampeter-Strasburg, a 60-second timeout.
And we also have one of my good friends, Joe Harpster. He said it. Ty Burton reminds him of York County great John Oddie for York Catholic. Both were a bucket, both can score.
He's getting a lot of praise, not only from you, dude, but from the fans. A lot of good comparisons.
Yeah. If you don't know about Ty Burton, you definitely know now. Like I said, fans told us that, during his middle school years, he played for the prestigious IMG Academy.
Impressive.
And, they build robots pretty much out of there. Machines, guys that can play. Want the fans to tune in. And also, while you're here, go ahead and like Sports Shooting Stars. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, of course. We film live high school sporting events. Always looking for sponsors and partners that want to, be a part of the program. Always looking for big games to film. We may be back here on Saturday for the 6A boys game. I have a scheduling conflict, but we may be able to get here on Saturday. This has been a great experience for me so far.
Likewise.
John Center has been very accommodating. This has been a great game.
Great time out there by Lampeter-Strasburg. Coach just want to settle them down. We're up 10. All we need to do is make our free throws, take care of the ball, and we're the district champs.
And now watch Lampeter-Strasburg break that trap with ease, and they did it again. Sending
Burton to the line. I don't think that's the guy they wanted to foul, but they got to foul somebody.
And Burton leads all scores right now with 22 points. He has 0 fouls. He has 22 points.
Probably a handful of assists as well.
I mean, just imagine he's going to be with Lampeter-Strasburg for the next 2 years, and right now he's on the cusp of winning his first district championship.
Oh, and he misses the free throw. Gives a breath of life here for Shippensburg. Again, they got to score quick and then get the ball back. Statham's going to go to the line for 2 or for 1-and-1.
And that's something that Statham should have been doing since the 3rd quarter, putting his head down, getting to the bucket, and stopping the clock and getting some easy free throws. And there's another mention for player of the game, and that's number 2, Berkeley Wagner for Lampeter-Strasburg. And Berkeley Wagner also has 17 points in tonight's contest.
Yeah, he's been tough as well. He's gotten a couple drive layups to go. He's hit a couple threes, and he's played good defense. 2 big free throws there by Statham. Again, they're only down 8 here. You got to put these guys on the line here. There you go.
Put them on the line or get a quick turnover, whatever comes first.
54 seconds. This might last 5 minutes, though, the way it's going.
Absolutely. And you notice at this level, you don't see too many subs. You know, at this level, you go about 6 deep, maybe 7. Both teams have kept their starters in pretty much predominantly the whole game, and it has been a great contest so far.
Lampeter does sub out Wagner with 4 fouls. They don't want him to pick up that 5th.
And Wagner's having a great game so far. Number 2, Berkeley Wagner, the 6-foot senior, having 17 points in tonight's contest. And Luka Vanderich knocks down his free throw, giving him 3 points.
Now
Wagner back in the game for the Pioneers.
And we're less than 1 minute away from crowning the victor of this District 5A championship game, held here at John Center in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
The sweetest
same place
on
that
earth.
Wilt Chamberlain scored his 100 points?
100 points,
wow. Yes. Absolutely. It's history being made. And I think that happened actually last week. It was at the anniversary for it a couple days ago.
They said that a ticket stub from that Wilt Chamberlain game could be worth up to $40,000.
Wow. That's crazy. I wonder if anybody still has that piece of paper where he wrote down the 100. That may be in the NBA Hall of Fame somewhere.
Probably. Statham.
And Statham's been more aggressive in the last minute and a half, 2 minutes of this game, but we would like to have seen that earlier in the game. We know he can knock down free throws.
Yeah, he's a great free throw shooter as well, so him getting to the line is definitely a good thing.
I want to thank Andrew Kuhn. He's on the live chat. Said great broadcast, Sports Shooting Stars. We appreciate that. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. You guys are a few seconds away from seeing the champions. Ty Burton with the ball. Breaks. And they break that trap so easy.
Quick foul.
And that was a phantom foul,
yeah.
To be honest with you, because I didn't really see a foul. That would have been an easy 2 points for number 23, Benjamin Work,
yeah,
the 6'2" junior.
The officiating definitely went to the situation.
Yeah,
definitely helped.
They figured a foul was coming, so they called it fast.
Right, if he don't call that foul, that guy gets a layup. It's pretty much game over. So Shippensburg needs a miss and a score here, and they don't get it.
And all day today has been district championship games. The girls played earlier, a couple games. Now it's the boys game. I don't know if there's games here Friday, but I know there's games here Saturday. The 6A boys play here Saturday. And Benjamin Work knocks down both free throws, giving him 8 points in tonight's contest. Swing pass. Anthony Smith goes up for a dunk.
Basket, Anthony Smith.
That's his second dunk of the game.
Smith is having a great game, 19 points. He's got over 10 rebounds easily.
Yeah,
just has not had enough help on the scoring end from the rest of his teammates.
Yeah, without having Statham and without having Jeremy Thomas add at least double-digit points, it's going to be really hard for just Anthony Smith to carry the team.
Yeah.
Trayvon Cater is having a great game as well. He had 3 threes exactly when they needed it. But
yeah, I'm surprised they haven't gone back to Cater down the stretch here. He has not gotten the ball, but I would think he would have been the main guy to shoot the open 3. So we'll see what happens here. Down 8, 32 seconds to go. Time is obviously running out for Shippensburg.
Yeah.
They need Lampeter to miss some free throws if they're going to have a chance.
And it's a tight contest, but to be honest with you, in the second half, you kind of felt like, Lampeter-Strasburg had this game in control pretty much the second half. They did what they wanted to do. They never really was threatened, if that makes sense. They've been up by a few points, and this team is playing their basketball. Very limited turnovers, well coached, great defense, and, the offense is clicking, and when Ty Burton's your leading scorer, you can just imagine that the team's going to come out with a win.
Yeah, and they play pretty much mistake-free basketball.
And that's a great play right there.
Oh, there's a great defensive hustle play. Oh, and he turned it back over, though. That could have been huge there. Shippensburg, number 14. Irby Weller had a great steal, but then turned the ball back over. That could have been a big turnover for him.
And we don't have the coach's name right in front of us right now on our stat, but I got to give a lot of credit to LS coach Lampeter-Strasburg. He did a great job, had a great game plan coming into the game, offense and defense. It's just been excellent right now, and the kids produced and did everything they needed to do. Ty Burton with the run, he has the ball, and instead of getting that quick 2 points, instead of giving that quick 2 points, he goes and dribbles the ball out. It's just fitting that he will go to the line, pretty much shooting probably the last 2 shots for Lampeter-Strasburg. Right now, Ty Burton has 22 points and put on a show really in the second half, but he's been very consistent throughout the whole game. Keep an eye on number 3.
Great game there by Burton, and this one's over at this point.
Yeah, the writing's on the wall.
Lampeter-Strasburg is going to finish undefeated through districts and head into states.
I mean, how many times does that happen where you're undefeated throughout the districts and then you win the district championship and go to states?
Big 3 by Cater, but little too late, too little.
And that's the 4th 3 by Cater, and that's it there. And right now, Lampeter-Strasburg, they stay undefeated, and they win the 5A district championship. Congratulations to the fellas at LS, led by Ty Burton with 24 points. Also, Isaiah Parado with 12 points tonight. 11 points.
And you got Wagner with 17.
And also Berkeley Wagner, the senior, with 17 points. Very balanced scoring. And number 23, Benjamin Work. There's 4 players right now from that starting lineup with double-digit points. And you have something like that, you're almost guaranteed to win.
Yeah, very impressive. A win by Lampeter-Strasburg. Like we said, initially coming out, physically, they did not look to be a great matchup versus Shippensburg, who had some bigger, stronger-looking players. But I'll tell you, Lampeter-Strasburg, good senior leadership. The sophomore Burton was awesome tonight. And, you rarely see a bad shot taken by that team. No bad looks, and they take care of the ball extremely well. And I would say they're under 5 turnovers in this game tonight.
Yeah, they play, lights out basketball, and they're as good as advertised. They come in undefeated, and they show people that they can play on the, in the big boy stage like the Giants Center and still come out with a big time win. Because when you have that undefeated mark on you, everybody's gunning for you, right?
Oh yeah,
and
especially
you can have
in a big game like this.
And you can have a night off, but that's not happening with LS. Right now, they're still rocking and rolling. And big shout out to the Pioneers. You guys stick around. We're going to try to go down and have a quick interview with the coach and also the player of the game, which I believe is Ty Burton and also Berkeley Wagner.
Yeah, definitely agree there. Great season by Ship, though. Came the whole way. Obviously, their leader, Statham, been injured all year. He's been toughing it out. So shout out to him as well. And very impressive athletes, both him and number 33, Anthony Smith. Yeah. Certainly, they got big things ahead of them in their college careers.
And we also want to tell the fans, both these teams are going to the States. Shippensburg has advanced to the States, so they can keep their head up, have a little bit of time to rest, and come back. I'd like to see Jaden Statham come back and be a lot stronger. But right now, it's all about LS and that big-time win that they have here tonight at the Giants Center, and they are your 5A district champions.
Tyree Jenkins. Jesse Kelso. Cody Leonard. Tyler Hall.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Assistant coaches, Corey Kaufman.
Come down. Come down.
Jeremy Thomas.
Huh?
Tegan Staver.
We're going to go that way. All right. She's not fast.
Trevor O'Donnell.
Scoping out the feed.
Nick Jacoby.
Hey, great win, great job. Yeah, great job. And right now, they're going to introduce the champions, LS, Lampeter-Strasburg Pioneers. And their fans are out in droves to support their undefeated team, 28-0. And you can see the LS fans with the student body having a great time celebrating, getting rowdy. And it's well deserved.
Ed Berryman.
I got it. Ed Berryman. they're
let me
player of
talk to the
game.
coach. You can definitely talk to the players. I don't see why the coach wouldn't.
Okay.
That guy over there from Raw Sports is going to get Ty real quick. Did you want them all together?
Yeah, we can get them all together.
Okay.
After Raw gets them,
Okay.
we'll get them all together.
Awesome.
That guy's
Chemistry matters, man. Hey, real quick.
You want to get this guy wagging?
Yeah, we'll get him right after that. You guys got to get Todd. Listen, you guys get my man Preston. One right there is one right there. It's not too much overload for you. Who's over there? Preston Zachary. That's Todd. Great game, great game. Hey, I'm Dude Jones with high school. I'm sorry, Sports Shooting Stars. Yeah, did a great job. We're live right now on TV. Hey, you had a great game tonight. You know, coming in, with an undefeated record. What was the mindset about getting this district game and coming home with a victory?
I mean, at this point, we're just taking it game by game. I think most of us have forgotten how many wins we even have.
Right.
Like, we just keep going. Whoever shows up on our schedule, that's who we're going to game plan for. That's who we're going to try and beat.
Yeah. So what was the coach saying to you during halftime when the game got a little bit close and how to finish this game?
Yeah, just keep playing our game. We got to stop their guys. They're like beyond talented. They're really good. So if we get stops, then we were going to win this game when we go on offense.
Yeah, a lot of fans, they want to see what LS was all about. And, you guys played very well on offense and defense. Very disciplined, very cohesive team. You can tell you guys have a lot of chemistry. And you were one of our player of the games. We voted online, and you were one of the player of the games. So we'd like to give you a player of the game shirt. One of you guys bring a shirt over, please? If you can just take a, at the camera live right now.
Thank you.
You take a picture with him in the player of the game shirt? 1 second.
So you guys are definitely a very cohesive team, like Dew mentioned. Just curious, how long you guys been playing together?
I've been playing with Luca, Isaiah, and Ty since about 2nd grade. I mean, it's been that long. Ty left for like a year or two, but once he came back, I mean, it just picked up right where it left off. And we're all best friends off the court too, so that definitely helps.
Very nice, man. Had 17 points in the district championship game, man. They can't take that away from you, man. Great job tonight, man.
Thank you.
Guys celebrate tonight. We'll take one more picture real fast with the shirt up, you don't mind? Thanks a lot, man. Celebrate your team tonight, man. Great job.
Good luck in the States.
Thank you, thank you. Good game, Brandon.
Just keep hold on to it, okay? Yeah, I hope so. I appreciate it.
They've been going since 2nd grade.
Yeah, that says a lot. Yeah, that says a lot. Excuse me, Coach. Mind if you have a quick talk with you real fast? Hi, my name is Dew Jones with Sports Shooting Stars. We filmed the game live here tonight.
Okay, I just sent you the information. I sent you the information.
You did.
To me today.
Yeah, that's
yes, sir.
Jesse
Congrats,
Ferber.
Coach.
Good, thank you.
We're live on TV right now, so that's where the camera's at right there. But, tonight coming into the game, being undefeated, I know that's always a, target on your back. So, how do you get the players, to forget about that and come in and play one game at a time?
Yeah, I mean, it's not just me. We've got a great group of seniors that just look at the next game, next play. We don't even talk about it, to be honest with you, being undefeated. It's just not part of our conversation. It's about who we're playing next and what we have to do to win the game.
Yeah, you guys came out, like I said, a lot of people were wondering how LS plays basketball. I was telling, Berkeley, you guys are very sound on defense and offense. And, he said you guys been playing together. Those guys have been playing together since 2nd grade.
Right.
Moving forward, what's the best quality that this team has, as far as all the teams that you coached before?
I think their best quality is it's a brotherhood. They all love each other. They've been playing together for a long time, and they hang out with each other, and they have that resiliency and that that will to win.
Absolutely. If you don't mind, Coach, we're going to take a couple of pictures and post it to our
okay, sure.
Our pictures.
All right.
All right, great job again, Coach. We'll talk to Ty Burton before we get out of here, and you guys celebrate tonight and have a great
Congrats.
Have a great
Good luck
night.
in the States, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. Thanks. Thank you.
And fans can tune in for a few more minutes real quick. We're going to go ahead and face the camera. A few more minutes, and we'll go ahead and talk to Ty Burton. He's being interviewed by a lot of the media tonight, rightfully so. He had a great game, 24 points. Like I said, well-balanced team. LS is the real deal on offense and defense.
Extremely well-balanced, with, very limited turnovers. All shot the ball extremely well.
Shot great from the three-point line.
We talked to Berkeley Wagner. He told us they've been playing together since 2nd grade, and they're basically their best friends off the court as well. So, and you can see that.
Yeah.
Those guys basically move as one unit.
And as you said before, they have a lot of confidence. You can see every player that had the ball, shot the ball at a very high clip, had a lot of confidence, and it was a great display here tonight for me. 5A championship game, between LS and Shippensburg, and they really, had control of the game from the get-go.
Yeah. Two tough teams, and LS just made a few more buckets today. Obviously, we talked about Statham battling that injury all season, and just unable to put up a good amount of points today on the board.
Everyone want to wish a lot of luck to Shippensburg as they move forward.
Sure.
They're also going to be in the state championship. The state playoffs. So keep an eye on Shippensburg, and also, of course, LS undefeated, won the district championship, and just keep rolling. I mean, like I said, guys like Ty Burton, Berkeley Wagner, and the rest of the guys, and they're a hard team to beat.
Tough team, and then also the two teams that they beat in the triple overtime games to get here, both headed to the state playoffs as well. West York and as well as Hershey.
Absolutely. Fans can bear with us for a few more minutes. Like I said, a big-time game. You have a lot of media here. It's not a normal thing. Just like, Wham Bam, thank you, ma'am. There's a lot of people that came here, to film this game and then to talk to some of the players. And right now, Ty Burton is the last player we want to talk to. Hey, Ty.
Hey, Ty.
Come on, real quick, buddy.
Congrats.
Congratulations, man. I'm Duke Jones with Sports Shooting Stars. We're filming the game live right now on TV and also online. We know you had a lot of media talk to you coming into the game and after the game, so we waited our turn. Coming into this game, a district championship, having an undefeated record, and we was talking a little bit with your coach. What was the mindset coming into the game for you, in a big-time game and only being a sophomore?
For me, I knew it was at high stakes. I knew I had a pretty good playoff run. I know a lot of people coming to watch me. I knew they were going to come after me for sure. I know at first I was a little intimidated walking into this place. I had to go back in the locker room, calm myself down. But really, if I just kept doing what I'm doing, kept my head down low, just play basketball, I knew my game would do the talking.
Absolutely. On our live chat, some of the fans, they voted you and your good friend Berkeley as player of the game, and also they told us a little bit about you playing basketball for IMG. We wasn't familiar with that during your middle school years. So what did that experience help you get to this point where you're at today? Because as a sophomore, playing the district championship and leading all scores with 24 points, man, you could tell the confidence is there for you.
Yeah. Really, what they told me was just to be like a dog, straight up.
That's what it is.
A lot of competition over there.
Oh yeah, well we had more competition in practice. Practice was so intense. It was like you ever seen the Dream Team videos? It was kind of like that,
Absolutely.
Like it got physical. But really it just taught me like a great work ethic. Came back home, I just got straight to work, and I got so much better. I learned so much. I'm only a sophomore. I got time. I can't stop now. I got to keep working.
Yeah, we can tell, like I said, by the way you play. We went to see LS all year. We heard a lot about you. We can tell you're like one of those guys we call a gym rat. You know what I'm saying? You put a lot of work into the game, and it can show on the court. This, I can tell you play with a little bit of a chip on your shoulder as well, which is good, I believe, coming into the game. My son plays as well, and I tell him to do the same thing coming into the game. When when you hit that knockdown three, which was a 4-point play, what was the mindset? I feel like the other players somewhat challenged you, and you stepped up to that challenge.
Yeah. I love a challenge every single time. I love when defenders are actually like physical and they bring me a challenge, because I feel like that's when I play my best basketball. But really, I had to find it. I had to find like that kind of dog in me, and I feel like when that play happened, I felt like I kind of found it, and when it went in, it was electric. Yeah, it was definitely electric, man. I think that was really the turning point for you guys. You guys did a great job of having that cushion and not letting Shippensburg get back into it. And we want to give away a Player of the Game shirt. Here, Melly, you want to give it to him? Player of the Game shirt. Like I said, we're live on TV. If you can put it up, and we'll take a couple pictures real fast. We'll tag you on Facebook and Instagram, and I think you hit a good note, man, talking about the dream team, you know what I'm saying? And taking it old school. I try to tell these other kids about taking it old school and being competitive at practice, and it'll show in the game, man, and you really showed that tonight, man. So congratulations. Celebrate with your team, man, and we can't wait to see you guys again, and good luck in the States.
Yeah.
No doubt, man. See you later. Have a great night.
Congratulations. Good luck, man.
And that'll be about it for us guys as far as wrapping up tonight. They're starting to lower the lights for us, and I know some of these guys been here all day, and we're the last game. They want to get home to their family and friends. I mean, their family, and so do we. So thanks for tuning in tonight. This was a great game at the Giant Center, 5A District Championship. There's a 6A championship game on Saturday.
Saturday afternoon.
We'll know by tomorrow if we're going to be filming that game or not. But as for tonight, thanks a lot to the Giant Center, very accommodating. Shout out to everybody that helped us get here tonight. Jesse Furby did a great job.
Thank you.
You always come on.
Pleasure to be out here. Great game, and good luck to the teams moving forward.
Absolutely.
In the state playoffs.
And we also want you guys to check out our Sports Shooting Stars on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like. Shout out to the PIAA for being so accommodating as well. And we're going to get up out of here. Big shout out to LS. Big shout out to Shippensburg. They advanced to the state playoffs. But tonight's all about Lampeter-Strasburg and their big 5A district championship win. And thanks for you guys tuning in, and we're out.
Night.